In this video, I'm going to go over how to set up or log in to the check-in device. The check-in device is a way for patients when they walk into your office to type their phone number on a screen and arrive themselves or their family for their appointments. As far as the devices that you can use for your check-in device, you can use a computer, a tablet, an iPad. We don't have set recommendations for what to use. The only requirement is it needs to run Google Chrome. So if you have a small tablet or a big iPad, that is not the biggest deal. It just has to be able to run Google Chrome. Now, to set up the check-in device, you're going to log on to Google Chrome on that device, and you're going to go to ChiroHD.com. So how you normally log in every day. So every day you log in with this regular tab, and you put in your login credentials, and then you see your schedule and all that. But the difference with this is you're going to click check-in device, and you log in with the same login credentials that you log in to your calendar every day. So it's super simple. You just click check-in versus regular, log in with your same email and password, and hit login. You will then see this screen, and it says select a location to log into. The reason why you will see this is because most of the offices have their live location and then a training location. Please make sure you do not select your training location, otherwise your patients won't be able to log in properly and arrive their appointments. So I'm going to select my test office. We have a bunch of test offices, and hit submit. And then at this point, your check-in device is set up. And so all a patient has to do is type in their phone number. The phone number that is associated in their patient profile is the one that they will enter. As a tip with that, you don't want to have a phone number in multiple patient profiles. If you do, they will not be able to check in. The system really wants one phone number associated with a patient or a family. When talking about a family, it's important that you link them as a family. To set up the family properly, we do have another video on this, but you're going to go to the patient's profile, family, and here I have this one phone number associated with everyone in this family. So I can check in my entire family at one time if they are linked together as a family. So I'm a patient, I walk in through the front doors, and I'm just going to go straight to the check-in device, type in my phone number, and you can see it automatically checks off my name, but here's my other family members that I could arrive as well for their appointments. But I'm just going to leave me checked, and then I click check-in, selected patients. Now on this test office, I have patient subjective set up. So this is a way you can have patients answer subjective questions on check-in. You don't have to do this, but in my test office, I do have it. And then you'll see this screen, you've been checked in. So now if I toggle over to my location, I can see that it's arrived my appointment and this patient is in the adjustment queue waiting to be seen. So the check-in setup is really easy. Just make sure you click in the check-in tab on your login screen. And then again, the biggest suggestion is making sure they're not the same phone number in multiple patient accounts, and that your check-in device runs on Google Chrome. Two more tips about the check-in screen is that you do have to set this up every day. So you do need to log in on the check-in device every day into this screen. Also, if you leave for lunch and your device times out due to inactivity, which is common for most devices, you will have to re-log into the check-in device. So possibly make that part of your workflow, maybe after lunch, to make sure that you come in and see if you're still signed into the check-in screen or not. Because if your computer does time out or your device times out, it will log you out of this screen. So just make sure that you're logging into the check-in device every morning and possibly every afternoon if you have a lunch break in between where that device is not being used.